Hello, I am Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome. Thanks for showing love and support to the channel. Really appreciate it. The sports judge with you on this Wednesday. There's also another judge doing his thing in New York. I know New Yorkers like to hear that. MLB postseason, gotta love it, man. Yankee fans gotta feel a little bit better. They're still alive. Still alive. Live to see another day. It's not over yet. This is the game that Aaron Judge needed to have. And finally, when they needed him to be the power hitting slugger, when they needed him to show up in a big way, he did. In one of the more surprising comeback victories, the Yankees beat the Toronto Blue Jays. That Judge home run, man, it was huge. And what was everybody saying coming into Game 3? Judge will never do anything. Judge can't come through in the clutch. Now you look at it. Aaron Judge saved the Yankees season, legendary postseason, with that one swing, that one hit, that monster home run. Judge cements his legacy in an elimination game at Yankee Stadium. The place was rocking last night. It was electric. It was loud. That's all it took was one swing to breathe life back into a team that looked dead. The season was over, but Aaron Judge, the captain, had something to say about that. It probably didn't matter that Judge is having a monster postseason hitting over 500. I can tell you, it matters now. When you win a game, all of a sudden what folks weren't really talking about is all of a sudden acknowledging the postseason Judge is having. You owe this man an apology. A loud apology. Winning cures everything, but the job is not finished. Their backs are still against the wall, and every game from here on out is a must win. I thought today we would be having a conversation about Aaron Boone's job security. I thought we would be having a conversation about what this team needs to do in the offseason. Today, I thought we were going to preside over a funeral. Carlos Rodon would have been a topic of discussion today for sure. A pitcher who just clearly didn't have it last night. The bad Carlos Rodon was awful in this game. Had absolutely nothing. Rodon getting smacked around was predictable. Rodon sucks. And look, before Yankee fans say I don't know what I'm talking about, he had a very good year. But last night, he was awful. He had no fastball, had no command, got rocked, just awful. And yes, he did get squeezed on a pitch that probably should have been a strike 3, and then you face Vlad with nobody on. It changed the entire trajectory of the game. You can't trust Rodon because he has one of those bad games often. In the first inning, Vladimir Guerrero again hits a grand slam. In the first inning, Vlad, his grand slam was predictable. That 2-run home run was a gut punch that I thought ended it for the Yankees. It's the third inning, and every single Yankees fan is just sitting there in disbelief, not really expecting much from this team. It was shaping up to be another butt spanking from the Blue Jays. The disaster of the third inning and everything that goes with it. The misplay from Bellinger. Santander making it a 4-run third inning for Toronto. It's like the season is done. Like there's no coming back from this, especially when you take into consideration that the Blue Jays had just kicked the shit out of the Yankees for 2 games and 3 innings. And think about it. You, the angry fan, was probably ready to throw the remote at your TV when the score was 6-1 Blue Jays. You probably just wanted to drink the night away. I know you might have felt like it was over. No way the Yankees claw back, find a way to pull off the improbable. Just everything that could go wrong had gone wrong. Every single at bat seems like they're just coming through in every big spot. 2 strikeouts, first pitch, it doesn't matter. The Blue Jays just were out there teeing it up, taking BP on these guys. You just can't stop this Toronto Blue Jays team. It is a nightmare. They're not only losing, they're not only about to get swept, it is an ass whooping. And no matter where the games are played, Yankee Stadium or Rogers Center, doesn't matter. That's how it was looking. This was looking as if it was about to be over for the New York Yankees. Like, you can't come back from this. No way. I thought they were done. I thought they weren't coming back. I was watching on my phone. I'm sitting there in my car for the most part with resignation that the season was over. That's exactly what I was thinking. I officially tapped out. There was just a lot that would have had to happen for the Yankees comeback and to save their season. Then it happened. And that's the story of this game. They gave up the 2 in the first, and boom, just like that, they come right back with a run. And in games 1 and 2 on the road, the Yankees just didn't have it. You just didn't have it. And it showed up both your offense, which only gets 1 run in the series opener and 7 runs in game 2, and on your pitching, which doesn't get strikeouts. When you got to get strikeouts, you just were being outclassed by the Blue Jays. Game 3, it was a completely different ball game. A newfound energy, a sense of urgency, a desire to fight for their lives and survive at least another day. The Yankees made it a game, erased a massive deficit, not only to come back and win, but play ball at least one more day. Today, we're talking about a team that kept their postseason dream alive. That was a wild game last night. It was a great victory by the Yankees. It was really the refuse to lose attitude by the Yankees. We've been asking for Aaron Judge to rise, to stand up, and boy, he rose to the occasion. No home run was bigger than a 3-run blast to keep the season alive. Judge's 3-run bomb off the foul pole to tie the game at 6 may have turned the series and changed the conversation about him. It was just one of those moments. And so, yeah, look, like the Yankees woke up just in time. It looks like they woke up. The Blue Jays left the door open with the Yankees on the brink of elimination. Judge and the Yankees came to life with a furious comeback in Game 3 to force a Game 4, which gets underway here soon. After seeing that comeback performance last night, they have all the momentum right now. 3-0 at home in the postseason. 3-0 at home in the postseason. Blue Jays had a 6-1 lead. You got to put that away. You got to put that game away. You have to bury the Yankees. They didn't. And instead, you gave the Yankees life. And if they lose this series, they'll forever revisit this game. Let's say if the Yankees extend this series tonight, force a decisive Game 5, and win it, Toronto will never forget this game. That's the one game they'll look back at and say, man, we should have put them away. I feel good about tonight for the Yankees. I'm not ready to count the Yankees out. I think they get it done tonight. You know, I think we got a series, especially if Aaron Judge has finally showed up. Season on the line, home crowd, Yankee Stadium, win or go home. And when they needed his bat to come to life, it did. Everybody knew Judge had to revive the Yankees, and he did. Regardless of what happens, he showed up in the story. And it just shows me he wants it. The biggest game of his career and the hit of his life to get this team back into the game and series. Legend stuff. The bullpen was lights out to close the door. Jazz Chisholm had a monster home run. I think they'll keep it going tonight. This series could go 5. I think it is going 5. I got the Yankees in tonight's game. All right, everybody, take care. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm getting on out of here now. I'm going to go watch the game and see what happens. But, guys, we'll talk again very soon. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more great content for you guys. I got a lot of stuff to definitely get into, but we'll talk about it for sure. All right, everybody. I'm out.